Hey guys. So it's been a while, but in an effort to bring some more content to the channel, I, this is my first home vlog. home vlog. So it is Monday, March 16th. On Saturday, March 21st, we were supposed to be going on a family vacation on a Carnival cruise to Cozumel and Costa Maya. And of course, as most of you know, there will be no cruise ships going out at all. So those plans have changed, of course. This is just a weird time in our history. I know there's a lot of different rumors flying around, and a lot of people going a little bit off the rail, in my opinion. But my family's just trying to navigate the situation the best that we can, and so I thought I'd share that with you. I am a teacher in Arkansas, and yesterday our governor ordered all schools to close in the state beginning tomorrow. My school district had already closed for today for it to be cleaned and sanitized for students to start back tomorrow, but obviously that won't be happening now. And so that's another thing, is I'm going to have to navigate how to reach my students during this time. And so I'm not sure what that's going to look like yet. Our school district will be guiding us, teachers, on how that's to be done, and guiding parents and students as to how they're going to be receiving their instruction. Now we did just prepare for some AMI instruction, which stands for Alternative Methods of Instruction. And so those packets were put together last Friday in a real big hurry. But I am just amazed at how quickly they came together, got sent home with students mostly. I know they were still trying to reach some students in my district, maybe students who were absent and such. So this is just a different time in life. This is, I've never lived through anything like this, like most of you probably haven't. And so we're just trying to navigate this day by day, the best way for my family. I've been doing lots of thinking about like how I want the next few weeks to go, because we do have spring break coming up after this week. And so we know for sure we are going to have two weeks of school off. And so with this week starting tomorrow as being instruction days for 4 days, and then our spring break week. But I mean, my biggest thing that I've been thinking of is like, I don't want this time to go wasted. Obviously, we're going to take the necessary precautions we need. I feel okay. I'm healthy. I'm young. My kids are healthy. And the information out there is that this is not being fatal for children. My husband's healthy. We are not afraid of getting sick. However, we know that there are people in our community, there are people who are our neighbors and friends and family that are at way more of a risk than we are. And so in an effort to try to protect those people that we love and the people in our community, we are trying to practice social distancing. And so we really haven't gotten out. Right now my husband is gone on a walk, but again, we live out in the country, and so he's able to go and walk, which brings me to another point. So number one, we're doing social distancing. Number two is we are not idle people. Me especially, I live a very fast-paced life. Not only do I teach at school in a very fast-paced environment, I'm an ESL interventionist, and so I'm constantly going. But I also teach online through VIP Kid to kids in China. And so I'm doing 2 jobs, raising kids, taking care of a home, and just trying to do all the things. And then my husband is going to school full time and working full time. And so he goes to school during the morning, during the day, and then in the evenings, about 2 o'clock, he heads to work. And so we're like ships passing in the night, like we enjoy our weekends together. And so number one, we want this time, we want to use this time to, connect in ways that we don't get to on day-to-day basis, because his school is now, I don't think that he's going to have to show up for his classes. I think it's going to be online now. And so with that, we want to spend some time together. That was what our vacation next week was supposed to be. And then on top of that, we don't want this time to be idle time. We will all end up cranky and in very bad spirits if we let this be idle time. And so it's 11:30. I already have in 6,000 steps today. Part of that's been trying to clean up around the house. I did some about 20 minutes on my stationary bike. But we got to keep moving. This can't be an all-day binge Netflix or Disney Plus marathon. That's not going to help be healthy for any of us, both in body and mind. And so, this is not going to be an idle time. We're going to keep moving. We live in a great place where we have lots of space to get outside and run around. It is rainy today. It's stopped for now. That's why my husband and my daughter are out walking. But I know that I can get sucked in and start marathoning my favorite shows. My son wants to stay on Fortnite all day and watch YouTube videos of his favorite gamers playing Fortnite. We can't do that. And so I challenge anybody who's watching this to pick activities. Choose what you're going to do every day. Don't just sit in your house if you can help it. And even if you are for some reason confined to your house, if you live in an apartment home or condo or something like that, find ways to move around. That's going to help keep your immune system up. It's going to help keep your spirits up, and it's going to help keep your body healthy. And so the other thing is, I went to the grocery store yesterday. I decided kind of on a whim. I buy weekly groceries, but I decided on a whim, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and just buy a little bit more, just in case. I don't know what's going to happen. And I did not buy anything that I didn't need, and I did not buy more than what I would need to get through a 2-week period. But I was appalled at the shelving in the store where canned goods were gone, pasta, rice, beans, toilet paper, of course. Y'all, I don't get the toilet paper thing. I just can't. I cannot. My mind doesn't go there. There are so many other things you can use besides toilet paper to take care of your business. And so I don't understand that. One of the employees at the store I was at was telling me some horror stories about customers fighting over rolls of toilet paper and yelling at the employees. And I'm just over here like, if worse came to worse, I could get real creative on how to take care of that. So I don't understand that. But I went in, I was able to get everything that I needed, with the exception of, I wanted to get everything I needed for, a stew, and I usually used canned carrots for it. Couldn't find canned carrots, but there were tons of produce. So I just bought regular fresh carrots. So, which is probably going to taste better in the end anyway. But I was a little worried. That's what scares me in all of this, is not necessarily the sickness for myself. I understand there are people who are going to be greatly impacted by this in their health. But what scares me the most in all of this is how people are responding, and how they are just freaking out and stockpiling and taking more than they need, and in turn, keeping others from getting the things that they need. It's selfishness, and it's unnecessary to have months and months worth of things stockpiled in your house. I mean, it's appalling, and it's disappointing, and my mind doesn't go there. I've been very diligent in making sure that my children understand what's going on in a way that's not scary for them. And every time I had to talk to them this morning because the CDC released new recommendations for schools, saying that they recommend for schools to stay closed for 8 weeks. Right now, we just know we're closed for 2. And so I was talking to my kids about that, and my son his face, I don't know. I said, "Are you scared?" And he said, "No, not really scared, but I don't want to be out of school for that long." He loves school. And so I was like, I know, but we're just going to play it day by day. That's how this has seemed to go. Every day is a new story. Every day is a new report. And so we're just taking it day by day. Going back to not wanting this to be idle time. I know I'm going on like 11 minutes of this monologue. But another thing that, with my fast-paced life, there's a lot of times that I don't have time to really deep clean some things. And so that's going to be my priority too, for sure. Now that I'm not going on vacation, and now that I'm home with the kids, we are all going to scrub every inch of this house. And so I started today with the living room, and we don't have a big house. I call it our cottage. It's pretty small. It's perfect for our family. It's 3 bedroom, 1.5 bath. It's 2 levels. It's built into the side of a little, we call it a mountain, but it's not really a mountain. I mean, it's like a glorified hill. But it's built into the side. And so, at night when you drive up, and we live, kind of like out in the woods a little bit, you drive up, and if any of the lights are on, it just looks lit up like a little cottage. It's not fancy by any means, but it's our home. And so there are some things that I've been neglecting, some little places to touch up the paint and things like that. And so that's going to be priority for me. But today I attacked the living room. I pulled all the furniture out, pulled all the cushions off the furniture, vacuumed in there. It was gross, super gross, by the way. I don't remember the last time I did that. I pulled out the furniture, swept and mopped underneath. We have tile floor. Really, really got the area rug really well. Cleaned the cobwebs off the ceiling. Dusted like I haven't dusted in so long. Like this, like just little surface things. But I mean, I was like getting all the nooks and crannies. And so I feel really accomplished today. Yesterday I straightened all my cabinets and cleaned out the refrigerator and reorganized the refrigerator and freezer. And so I'm going to take this time to really get some things done, because I have the time. Why not? And again, I'm not going to sit at my house and be terrified and idle, and just, this time can be used for being productive. And so I'm going to take you and show you some of the projects that I'm going to do this week. Let's go check it out. All right, so first of all, I'm going to show you, look under that couch. Look at that. It is so clean. Everything's organized. I have a few papers I need to put away, but everything's been dusted, and even the mantle, it's been dusted, and everything's been wiped down. Everything you can see, like right there where I need to touch up paint, where a kid had a little accident. But what I want to show you, oh my gosh, don't judge me. So we have this closet under the stairs. Oh my goodness. Okay. I can't even, I'm just like, oh my gosh. It actually, looks worse through the camera than it does in real life. I promise. So anyway, this is my project. Maybe tomorrow. I'm not even gonna dive into it today. But I think this is my tomorrow project. to get this organized. I do this about once a year, and then I swear that I'm not going to let it get dirty again. That's like every year. This is it. Oh my gosh, I'm going to keep this so clean. I'm going to make sure this doesn't happen anymore. And then that fast-paced life comes, and then what do you do? So I'm going to use this time to deep clean some things that get neglected throughout the year. Especially like during the summer, I'm really good about doing things like this. But then once school starts and we hit the ground running, the times that I get to actually work on some of this are few and far between. So yeah, I know that was like the longest ever, but I just really wanted to share with you, like, I'm not saying that this time is a blessing, because again, I understand this is going to be a hard time for not just our country, but in our world. But for me to get through this the best that I can, and to do the best that I can for my family, I have to see the silver lining. And so for me, that's going to be togetherness with my family. That's going to look like getting my house really clean. And that's going to look like trying to serve my students the best that I can in the format that my district chooses. And so there's a lot of uncertainty right now. We don't know what's going to happen, but, so anyway, I don't know. I guess I'll leave it right here for now. I'll check back in a little bit. And we'll see where we're going to go from there. Hadley's back from her walk with Daddy. Did you have a good time?
My legs hurt.
How far did you walk?
4 miles.
4 miles. Are you ever going to want to go with him again?
I don't know. It depends on if my legs hurt tomorrow really bad or not.
Yep. What are you eating for lunch?
Cheese, smoked sausages, and crackers.
And Jell-O with fruit. It's a pretty typical lunch at what she takes to school, huh? Sometimes she has yogurt, sometimes she has chips, but that's pretty typical school lunch right there. So I think we might, oh, what do you want to do? It's so muddy outside. Hadley's not very good at chess yet, but we could play a game of checkers. You want to play checkers?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have lots of board games. And I really want to watch Stargirl today. And tomorrow begins school.
What do you, oh yeah, school.
I don't know what he's doing.
Home for school.
We're home for school. We're homeschooling.
We're school for home.
And then later this afternoon, I should find out what the expectations for my work day are going to be as well. So
I'm excited. I'm excited for tomorrow because I was really hoping that we could do our I forgot what they're called, but I was really hoping.
And tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, no.
All right, so we'll definitely have to find some fun things to do for St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, like we could just like make some leprechaun traps. I don't know.
We'll find some fun things to do. All right, the kiddos are all set up to play a modified version of Sorry.
Modified?
We don't have all the pieces, do we?
Oh yeah, we don't have blue.
We don't have blue. And is it just 3 pieces that are supposed to be?
Yeah. Just 3.
Oh, so okay, so it's not that modified. Just only 3 people can play. So I'm yellow because that's my favorite color.
And I'm red because like it's closest to pink.
He gets to be green because that's what's left.
If there was blue, he would be blue.
All right, let's get some of that game action. What'd you get, Heather?
Come on!
What?
I can't have this card. It's a move backward forward, and I haven't even moved mine.
Skip a turn, I guess. All right, my turn.
that card to me. I was cursed.
Move forward 12.
What? That's the highest one.
How do you know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, fine. Fine. Whatever. Look how clean it is under that couch, just saying.
Hayden always wins. Like, I'm just saying, Hayden always wins.
Why do you always win?
Because I cheat on My first move is a 3.
Hey, well, that's better than not a move at all.
It's your turn.
I'm the winner. I'm the winner.
But
I literally never win. I never win, and I won. And so now Hayden and Hadley are battling it out for second place.
yeah, and you can't.
AKA first loser.
If you're first, you can't do that.
I never win. This is a momentous moment. A momentous moment. Let's see. Oh.
Now it's
gonna give me a 12. Watch this.
Let's see.
Oh, 1 away from what you knew you were gonna get.
They're just going up and down and up and down and up and down.
I told you.
What'd you get? 12.
How you gonna move that one?
Oh, really? Oh. Say you needed?
An 8.
Wait, what? Where are you?
Right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Never. Am I
Oh,
ever gonna win?
I usually never wins, and I won. So
I have never won. I mean, I won a couple of times.
So
but I
a couple is not
I
never.
ever win.
I'm falling.
Me either, but look, miracles happen today.
Can we play another game? It again?
And that took a really long time.
Please?
I vote we find something else to do.
Okay, not chess, not chess.
Like watch Stargirl.
No, not yet. I
Why?
want to wait for that until tonight.
Daddy just went to work. I have class tonight at 7:30.
We could watch it at 5.
We've got to cook dinner at 5.
We could watch it at 4. Oh.
They're so impossible. Oh, recuérdanme.
Recuérdame.
Recuérdanme.
Recuérdame to play. Remember me.
It's a loteria game, aka
Remember me.
bingo, pretty much.
Yeah, it is bingo, but it's just a different version of bingo.
Ooh, and maybe I might have some prizes for bingo.
But we're all gonna get something, no matter what, right?
Oh, that's not fair.
Oh,
Yes, it
yeah,
is.
because from our things, from the things from.
Yeah, I had a few surprises for the cruise, and since we're not going,
We could just
I could
them
use
for-
those. So let me go grab those out of the really messy closet I showed you earlier. So here are our prizes that I picked up from the Dollar Tree a few weeks ago. You don't get all those. We're all set up for our loteria. So we
I
have
really
our
hope I
cards.
win.
This is the funnest bingo game ever because it's Coco themed.
No, like I do sometimes win on this, but I like barely ever win.
You always win this.
I do win this a
I
lot.
barely ever win board games.
Yeah.
And it's like the ones that are just chance. It doesn't even require any skill. So
Okay.
she just has bad luck. All right, we finished our game and Hadley got the little, what are those things called? Sun catchers. Sun catcher. Yeah, you're supposed to paint it and then you hang it up in the window and the light goes through it. So she's painting Jessie right now. And she's going to paint Woody. Woody was supposed to be for Hayden, and he decided he didn't want to do it. So Hadley's painting Jessie. And Hayden's upstairs, straightening up a few things. All right, so I just got communication from the school district that I work for and the kids go to school at. And so we got some new guidance on our expectations. And so I'm just working from home, making myself available, contacting families as needed, just to check in on them and ask if they need any help. And we also, through this email, found out that we are going to go ahead and start day 1 of AMI today. So that's really good news because the original plan was that today was going to be a makeup day at the end of the year. And so we won't have to do that now. Now we'll just start day 1 of our AMI today. So it's like 2:40. And so the kids are, oh, Hadley, go ahead. Hold on, I got this. You need to, Hadley, chill. Like, we have all day to do this. They're like, what do we do? Oh my gosh, I need to start my work now. So I'll grab you a pencil. I'll grab him a pencil. You need to dry your work area. Grab the towel and dry your work area. She's painting. So they are going to start day 1 of their alternative method of instruction and start on their work. So fun times to be had. Oh, I think this one works. So yeah, let's see. Hayden, I think he has 4 classes worth every day. He has, let's take a look. So he has packets each from his math teacher, his English language arts teacher, social studies, and science. So I'm not going to be too worried if they don't finish it all because, I mean, yes, today's day 1, but technically we have like 2 weeks to complete this 1 week of work. There's more lead in it. Keep going. Hadley just has just one thicker packet.
I need to do my...
And so she, I think, is excited. So, yeah, she also has a reading log that she has to complete every day. And so, yeah, here we go. So, school at home is starting a day earlier than we expected. So, like I said, we do have like 2 weeks to complete 5 days of work. So, I'm not worried if they get a little bit behind at all. So, Hadley, are you working hard or hardly working? Hardly working. She's doing a writing piece right now. I'm trying to, I have 2 computers up. I'm trying to get some things started on my work as well. And then Hayden is, what are you working on? Science?
I don't even know. I'm not good at drawing, so.
We had to do a little snack. Hayden thought he was starving to death. And so we did some popcorn, cheap, easy snack. Like, I'm definitely feeling a little bit of pressure now because, like, we're trying to figure out, we're communicating through a Google Doc with other teachers in my building and my principals, and we have lots of questions, and I'm trying to get in touch with parents to let them know. Because apparently a phone call did go out from my school district today to let us know, but some have reported that it said spam risk. I did get a call that said spam risk. I didn't answer it for obvious reasons. And so I'm trying to get texts sent out to parents to let them know to go ahead and start their work. And several other parents have said, what? I didn't get a phone call. And so we're trying to get all of that straightened out. And hopefully the superintendent will release a statement this afternoon. Kind of catching everybody up to speed, but it definitely, like, this day was so chill, and now I'm like, as I'm trying to get in touch with families and get my own children started on their work. So definitely a little shift in the mood here, but it'll be okay. All right, so it's about 4:40, and it's time to start preparing dinner, and we usually like to eat about 5:30. Hayden thinks he's starving, so go ahead and start cooking.
Wait, did you ever see how these turn out?
Oh, you want to see? Ta-da! Beautiful.
I got some red on their face, but...
So, Hayden and Hadley both completed their day 1 of their AMI packets. I got some work done as far as trying to get in contact with some parents, and I'm still kind of working on that actually. And we're gonna go ahead and just prepare dinner. Hands are clean, and yeah, we're having popcorn chicken salad. So yesterday picked up a bag of lettuce mix from Walmart.
I love popcorn chicken.
We have tomatoes, cucumber we're about to chop up. I think I've got some croutons. Yeah, some yummy croutons.
I've had them all
Some
the time.
cheese. And some good old-fashioned ranch dressing.
I have
our popcorn chicken going. And we're going to start chopping up vegetables. Put them in our cute little Mickey bowl. All right, so we have our ingredients ready. Some bowls. Hadley's sneaking some bites.
Why did you point at me? I'm not a recipe.
We're waiting for our chicken to be done, and I'm really disappointed because no, they're not burnt. Oh, I'm disappointed because I thought they were like the chicken breast pieces, and it's just the great value from Walmart. They used to be like chunks of like actual chicken breast, and these are like preformed, kind of like classic chicken nugget pieces. And I'm not crazy about those, so I'm a little disappointed.
It still tastes good.
Yeah, they taste all right, but I like the actual chicken pieces, so
They really do.
I'll know not to buy Walmart's brand in that anymore. They used to be the good chicken pieces, but that's not what that is. So next time I'll just have to make sure and buy Tyson. So, are you hungry?
Yeah, I'm starving. I feel like it, but
It's like almost 5 o'clock. So, I guess we'll eat a little bit early today.
oh, and we can't forget to watch.
Yeah, we want to watch Stargirl, so we'll do that after dinner. Probably clean up, and then I have a VIP kid class to teach at 7:30, so I'll have to do that pretty quickly.
And we
After
could
dinner.
have some hot cocoa.
We'll see.
We have a lot of that.
We'll see. I did buy a big canister of hot cocoa the other day. So we'll see. That might be our dessert is hot cocoa. What do you think? We'll see. All right, here is our finished product. We got to mix it up. Hallie's already been eating chunks of ranch off. Yummy. How's it looking? All right, it's about 6:40 today, and I ended up working a lot more this evening after dinner. In fact, that's all I've been doing since we ate at about 5 o'clock. Just trying to troubleshoot a few things and provide support where I can. So I think we're going to call it today. I have class in about 50 minutes.
It's already been 10.
Hadley's going to do some reading. And then we're probably going to drink some hot cocoa and then go to bed. Maybe watch a little bit of Disney Plus.
We may watch some Stargirl.
I don't think I want to start Stargirl tonight because I want to watch it like when I can sit down and watch all of it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll probably save that till tomorrow. But if you've watched for this whole thing, I know I did a lot of talking. I promise I won't do as much talking on the next one. But thanks for watching our very first home vlog during this crazy, crazy time.
And we'll probably do a lot.
Yeah, we'll try to
'Cause,
document. It's fun for us too. We go back and watch our videos, and it's fun for us to see like where we were during different periods of time or how we were feeling. And so I just kind of want to document this for not only us, but for our friends and family out there. And if we can be a source of support or sunshine in someone's day. We want to do that. So anyway, again, thank you for watching and
and
subscribe.
We want there to be like a memory of all this craziness.
It's craziness. We want to have some good memories. So remember, if you'd like to join us on our next adventure on Happily Ever Collins, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.